Okay. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who have 100% truth. Salutation, you Akim out there that's pushing his word of truth and sincerity. Amen. We're in the year of Karagma, 2019. And what we see going on here is day 22 of this partial government shutdown, longest in the history of America and any other government shutdown, partial government shutdown they have had, like I said, in the history. You see, and what's going on also is we're approaching that time where we're approaching, right now we're almost in the middle of January, man. 2 weeks into January, and this partial government shutdown has been since about 21 days, 3 weeks, 22 days to be exact, and we don't see no letting up in sight. And me personally, I hope this shit shut permanently, man, because there's nothing good coming out of America. But what we have here is the pride of the nigger woman, and when I say the pride of the nigger woman, when I mention nigger women, I'm not only talking about Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, but I'm talking about all the women of the tribes, man, from Judah on down to Issachar, because you got some proud women running around because they're getting them goodies from the government. But now they in dire straits because they in jeopardy of losing everything that has been given to them by the government. First and foremost, you have the SNAP program. Then you got other government programs like WIC, Section 8, Jigget, Life, and any other program that they have out there that benefits the nigger woman. Like I said, when I say the nigger woman, I'm talking about the women of all the tribes. Because that's exactly who is benefiting, man. And that's exactly who this government shutdown is going to affect. Also, the government workers that has been laid off, that has not received any kind of pay because of this partial government shutdown. Hey, that's good for y'all, man. You're receiving all these benefits, you know, depending on the government, not depending on Yahweh Shah, but the government, man. You know, I have a few scriptures. Abaratazayu Akim out there will be edified, man. Because, like I mentioned earlier, man, this is the longest government shutdown in the history of America. Day 22 and counting. And I don't think DJ Trump, the redheaded stepchild, was going to let up. Why? Because he's also full of pride. Esau is a proud devil anyway, so you know he's not going to let up. You know, it's like a battle going on within the government, man. Satan is divided against Satan, a kingdom against a kingdom, man. So this kingdom is going to fall. Slowly but surely, this kingdom is circling in the drain, man. And we see these things. Those that have their spiritual eye and can see spiritually, man. They can see that we're at the end of America. We're at the end of Esau's empire, man. So, you know, all you women out there that's dependent on the government, that claim you don't need a man, that claim you independent, now you receiving that checkmate. Because Esau only used you to help further suppress the Israelite man. I'm talking about Judah, Benjamin, Levi, on down to Issachar. Because you are the right hand entity of Esau, the so-called white man. Yeah, you Israelite women. And now it's time for y'all to pay. This is Isaiah the 32nd chapter, the 9th verse. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Amen. Now it's time for you women to rise up and acknowledge that y'all ain't independent, that you're dependent. Rise up and hear the voice of the Lord. And how you going to hear the voice of the Lord? Do his prophets, man. Namely, Great Millstone that teaches 100% truth. That's on the highways and the byways, in the blistering cold, in the blazing heat, in the rain, the sleet, the snow. Hey, where I got the name Snow Dummies. Because we out there in the snow, pushing the road of the Most High, in season and out of season, which we are commanded and compelled to do. So I'm going to read it again. Isaiah, the 32nd chapter, the 9th verse. Rise up, ye women. Talking about you Latin tribes. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Yeah, it's not a time for you to rise up. It's all the good goodies that y'all was getting. You ain't going to receive them no more. Because, hey, Esau, the so-called white man, is about to show his horns. He about to show your nigger women. But like I said, when I talk about the nigger women, I'm mentioning, I'm referring Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, on down to Issachar, man. Esau's about to show his horns, show you that he don't give a about y'all. And that's just the bottom line, man. And that's just how it is. Now you're going to see that Esau, the so-called white man, is your children. They don't regard the old nor the young. Like I said, they use you nigger women and the Latin women and all the rest of the tribes to harass the Israelite men. Now it's your turn. Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters. And y'all are very careless, man. You're out there walking around half naked. You sleep around. You jump from dick to dick. You have no morals. You're out there being lesbians, transgenders, women wanting to be men. Careless daughters. You don't want to hear nothing that the prophets have to say while you're receiving them goodies, man. As long as you're receiving that SNAP program, getting your rent paid through Section 8, Jig It, Life, whatever other programs they have out there available for you women, you're content, man. As long as you have your reality shows, half of you women don't work, never lift up a goddamn hammer or pitchfork or whatever the hell you need, whatever kind of job you have. And those women that's out there working, what you're doing, you're using your master. You'll get all dolled up for your master, which is the white man, your boss. But when you're around your husband, which is an Israelite man, you have a scarf on. You're not dolled up. You give him all kind of, hell with your attitudes. That's being contentious. But when you get around in the so-called white man, which is Esau, Edom, you dolled up, you on your best behavior, you showing all kind of respect. But the Israelite man don't get that, man. You careless women, you're going to pay for all that. Now Esau, the so-called white man, is about to show his horns. He's going to cut off your food supply. He's going to cut off paying your rent. So now, how are you going to survive? Because you claimed for years that you don't need a man. You an independent black woman. But now, you're going to show your dependence. You've been dependent on the government. You never was independent. You always was dependent. You depended on the government. But now, you're going to seek refuge from an Israelite man that's a part of the 1/3. Me, I'm going to put my foot in your ass. You come my way. I'll be right there. I'm a part of the elect. I'm going to put my foot in your ass. It says, give ear unto my speech. And you nigger women, too much, the women of our tribes do not want to give ear to the prophets of the Most High. Why? Because you look down on us, man. You call us pedophiles, rapists. You call us homosexual. You demonize us any which way you can, man. So you're going to look, so people that you look down on, which are the Lord's people, the elect, the 1/3, the prophets and the apostles, you look down on. So why would you give ear to what they have to say, man? And these are not our words we speak. We speak in the words of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. So therefore, you're going to pay, man. Because you're not forsaking our words. You're forsaking the words of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, man. These are not our words, man. We just a spokesman for the Most High, man. We just out there delivering you the word, Those that take heed, they take heed. Those that hear, they hear. Those that forbear, they're going to pay, man. It says, many days, Isaiah 32 verse 10, many days and years shall ye be troubled. And we're approaching that time now. Many days and years you're going to be troubled, man. Why? Because Esau, the so-called white man, is shutting down all the goodies, all your benefits, and everything he have ever given you. He's showing his hand. He's taking all that back. Leave you to fend for yourselves, man. And what's going to happen is, he's leaving you out there to fend for yourself. Meanwhile, all these years that you were receiving benefits from Esau, you was putting down the Israelite man, calling the cops on them, fucking them over by committing adultery on them, getting them locked up, putting them on child support. So now you think the Israelite man that's a part of the elect is going to accept you after you don't put him through all kind of hell? You got to be kidding me, man. Not want him to see his children, turning his children against him. Hey, man, you're going to pay, man. Many days, it says back in Isaiah, the 32nd chapter, the 10th verse, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. You're careless as hell, man. You're out there, like I said, sleeping around, jumping from different men, being lesbians, being bisexuals, dealing with men and women. There's doing all kind of manner of wickedness, man. False claims. And you got this domestic violence shelter where these women to do of the tribes, they can't afford their place on their own. So what they do, they'll conjure up a lie and say that they've been abused by their baby father or their boyfriend just to get put into one of the domestic violence shelters, man. He's being falsely accused now. He's being locked up for assault and domestic violence. And that shit was all a lie, man. Just so you could receive the benefits of having Esau, the so-called white man, pay for your rent and give you all kind of government programs, man. So you're going to pay, man. All you careless women out there, you're going to pay. Now is the time we was telling you it was going to come to pass. Now you're going to taste it firsthand. There's no more free goodies for you bitches. The free ride is over. The gravy train has come to an abrupt end, and now you got to fend for yourselves. You understand what I'm saying to you black, nasty, skanky, Latin, fucked up women, huh? The native woman is not exempt from this either, because what they do, they deal with the white women too. But it's like they deal with the white woman and the white man too, man. The so-called white man too, man. So they're not being exempt from this, man. It says, back in Isaiah, the 32nd chapter, the 10th verse, many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vengeance shall fail. All the goodies shall fail, man. No more Section 8, no more Jigget, no more life program, no more free domestic violence services where you can get in the shelter and get your own apartment and have the government pay your rent for you. No more WIC. No more SNAP. Now you're going to have to fend for yourselves. Now you're going to be in dire straits, man. And we were warning you. The men, from the apostles on down, from the apostles and the elders on down to the men and the prophets of Great Millstone who teach 100% truth, was out there warning you, man. Week in and week out. Throughout the week by putting up videos, man. Countless videos. But what y'all do? You'll forsake the ways of the Most High, because these are not our ways. You'll decline and stop your ears from hearing the words of the Most High, Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, and for that you're going to pay, man. You're going to pay dearly. It says, the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. What's the gathering, man? Them government goodies you receive from me. If you had a government job, that check you was waiting for, that you were receiving every 2 weeks, it ain't coming. How you going to pay your rent now? How you going to get your hair done now? Your nails did now? How you gonna get all these goodies that you're receiving, man? All the goodies, all the wonderful things you receive from Esau is going to come to an abrupt end. And we in the beginning stages of it right now. You understand what I'm saying? This is the 22nd day, the longest in history, the government of the partial government shutdown. That's right. We're in the second week of January. We're approaching February. Let's see how many of you women receive your SNAP benefits. Get your Section 8 taken care of, man. Get your rent paid. It's a partial government shutdown. Now you're going to see the real deal. Now you're going to realize what we were saying is true. Now you're going to know that the men of Great Millstone are the true prophets of the Lord, man, because these prophecies are coming to pass. Everything that the apostles and elders and the men of Great Millstone were saying is starting to come to pass. And now it's manifesting itself through the partial government shutdown. It says, verse 11, Isaiah 32, verse 11, tremble ye women that are at ease. Yeah, now you're starting to be worried, man. Now you're starting to be worried. Now you're starting to realize, damn, if this government shutdown continues, I'm not going to receive my benefits. Now you're starting to get nervous. Now you're starting to think. And that government shutdown affects, I'm not too sure, but I think it affects child support payments. I know it affects WIC. I know it affects income tax. I know it affects, Section 8, SNAP program, and any other program that's issued by the government. And maybe perhaps the child support payments too. That's a part of the government. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I hope this continues. I hope America never bounces back, man. America's on its last leg. It's circling the drain. It says, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and girt sackcloth upon your head, your loins. That's that state of mourning, man. It says, strip you and make you bare. Yeah, man. Now you about to become fucked up. No goodies. Now you starting to mourn and put that sackcloth on your head, which is a state of mourning. Oh yeah, you're not going to escape the judgments of the Most High. You receive much benefits from Esau, depending on Esau, the so-called white man, referring to you women and you Negroes that's a part of the 2/3, man. You was trusting in Esau, the so-called white man, and not trusting in Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, but now you're going to pay. This is Amos, the last scripture I'm gonna get before I close it out. This is Amos chapter 6, verse 1. Woe unto them that are at ease in Zion. Woe means destruction. That are at ease in Zion. Zion represent you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, man. From Judah on down to Issachar, man. And trust in the mountains of Samaria. Samaria is another term and another name for America, man. You trust in the government of America. Why? Because this government is giving you your free goodies, man. All your free goodies that you receive from the government, man. Your Section 8, your WIC, your welfare, your Medicare, and any other goodies that you receive from the government, man. You trust in the mountains of Samaria, which is America. I'm going to read it again. Woe, which means destruction, to them that are at ease in Zion. The 2/3 you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and you women. Hey. Oh yeah. I'm loving it. I hope this government shutdown lasts until the Most High destroy this God-forsaken place, man. You understand what I'm saying, man? And watch you women squirm and be in pain and anguish. Not being able to feed your children. Not being able to pay your rent, or keep your nails done, or your hair done, or that stink-ass box you got between your legs smelling halfway decent. And I'm being nice when I say halfway decent. You're going to pay now, man. It says, back in Amos chapter 6, verse 1, woe to them that are at ease in Zion and trust in the mountains of Samaria, which are named chief of the nations. It's not America named chief of the nations. It's not America the big dog of all the nations upon the earth. It's right. It says, which are named chief of the nations, to whom the house of Israel came. Because when we came over here, man, we didn't come over here to be prosperous, to have a joyous time, to bow down and sell out to Esau. We came over here to serve our punishment, which was slavery, man. We came over here because America is a great prison camp for the sons of Israel, man. We didn't come over here on a 747 Boeing jet or a luxurious fucking yacht or something to be prosperous. We came over here on stinking cargo slave ships, cramped up, shitting and throwing up on each other, pissing on each other. Our women being raped, tossed over the boat for shark bait, for shark food. We didn't come over here to be prosperous, man, or to sell out. We came over here to serve out our punishment. So all the government goods you're receiving, eventually you know it's going to come to an abrupt end. And now it's being manifested by the way of this government, this partial government shutdown. The gravy train is over. The free goodies that you women of the tribes was receiving, hopefully it comes to an abrupt end. And with that, I'm going to close it out, man, because, you know, now these prophecies are starting to speak, man. So I'm going to let the prophecies speak, man. I'm going to let the word of the Most High speak. Day 22 of the government shutdown. The longest in U.S. history. And with that, Shalom Akim. We almost out this bitch.